Foresight with Finola Vance was brought to you by Stephanus Schreinemarker, Druid.
Life in the city can be pretty stressful, always surrounded by tall buildings with roads everywhere of cut, unnatural stone, and metal, and raw, dead dirt. Being surrounded by the stale monotony of it can really get to a person after a while, and you feel like you need to escape to nature. But nature is all so far away, isn't it? No. Nature exists everywhere. In the forests and mountains, under the sea, through the desert, and even right here, in Stone Tree. Yes, even in the heart of our fair city, there is nature to be found. But it needs tended to, a fact that not many druids realize. Which is why I, Stephanus Schreinemarker, stayed behind in the city when my family's wandering nomad cavalcade moved on. I am a druid, and I consider it my mission to nurture areas of nature inside the city. If you've got a small space around your house or dwelling, why not hire me to tend to it for you? I'll make flowers and trees grow, and you'll have the most beautiful escape from city life, right in your yard or window box, or wherever you can fit it. To learn more about getting nature inside whatever part of the city you call home, about creating yourself a little oasis, come find me in King Albano Park, or leave a message for Stephanus Schreinemarker, the garden gnome. Hey, it's a stressful world out there, and the future holds much uncertainty. But you can get a little nominal certainty for a change by calling in to Foresight with Finola Vance, and she'll use her famous weather prognostication to assuage your troubled soul.
That's right. Call in with your questions by chanting. Blusa Colin, Talk Solace, Scrambled Eggs. Have we got any callers yet, Arenthaer?
Sure do. First up is Amphora, who is looking for an auspicious name for the birth of her child.
Oh, okay. Amphora, why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
That is, my husband and I, have been trying to have a baby for a while, and now that we're pregnant, I'd like to know a little bit about what the future holds for my child and get some suggestions for auspicious names.
Okay, what do you do?
In the spring?
Okay, yep, let's see. I'm feeling, healthy certainly. Outdoorsy, maybe a ranger or a druid. I maybe wouldn't put too much stock in the career choices. It could be that they'll just like hiking. Names, let's see. If it's a girl, Haley or Storm, and for a boy, how about Rain with a Y?
Huh, all right. Any ideas what the weather will be like on the big day?
No? That's odd. For some reason, all I get are those names.
Thank you. I'm glad to know that the baby will be healthy, and I'll take the names into consideration, and I think I'll make sure we have a good umbrella with a bag we'll take to the temple, just in case.
No problem. Arenthaer, who's our next caller?
It's Sidnal, who says he's looking for financial advice.
What kind of financial advice are you looking for, Sidnal?
Yeah. Hey, I was just wondering, could you tell me, what are next week's lottery numbers?
No.
What? Come on.
Look, even if I could tell you what next week's lottery numbers would be, which I can't, there would be no point in telling you. Arenthaer, can you tell Sidnal what would happen if we broadcast next week's lottery numbers today?
Well, we broadcast to thousands of people every day. I imagine hundreds of them would immediately buy tickets for whatever numbers we said.
And what happens when hundreds of people all win on the same numbers?
They have to split the prize. If everyone who played won, I guess the prize would just be getting their money back for the ticket.
So I can't help you win the lottery. Sorry.
Oh, come on. Please. Please, please.
Okay. I can't help you with the lottery numbers. But here's a list of random temperatures I'm predicting for the next week. Are you listening carefully?
Oh, hold on. Let me grab a pen. Got it.
23, 54, 32, 67, 11.
Wow. Thanks a lot.
For what? Those are a list of random temperatures from next week. Seriously, I am not kidding.
Uh-huh, sure. I'll keep that in mind. Wink. Thanks.
Those aren't really the numbers, right?
They're equally as likely as any other random numbers. So, next caller.
Right. Yes, the next caller is Halfdan. Halfdan is a dwarf who has applied for a new job, and he wants to know if he's going to get it.
Tell me about your job search, Halfdan. I'm listening.
Well, at my last job, I was a lumberjack, and I thought I'd really like it because of the axes and all. But turns out I'm actually a bit of an agoraphobic. The more trees I cut down, the wider the space, and the more anxious I got, and I'm not much of a fan of being out in the open.
I can see why you might want to find a different career. So you applied for a new job?
That I did. I'm hoping to get work of a more, indoor nature.
Like being an accountant or a bowling alley attendant?
Why not? But I'm really hoping to get this job I've already applied for. I don't want to jinx it by telling everyone I've applied, though. Can you look into my future and see if I get it?
I'm not really seeing any weather in your future. In fact, I see nothing but darkness in your future. I'm so sorry. That's terrible news.
Nothing but darkness? Oh, that's great. I must get the job.
It is? Wait, what job did you apply for?
Deep mine supervisor. They don't make it out into the sun too much. Thank you, lass.
I'm glad to help. And I think that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening to Foresight with Finola Vance, and stay tuned for more programming here on KSTB, since I doubt you'll want to be going outside anytime soon. At least, not until it stops raining. The day after tomorrow.
I have a brief statement from Faustine de Iserol, Warlock at Law, on the legal ramifications of us giving advice on the future. He told me I had to say it exactly like this.
Kingdom of Stone Tree Broadcasting provides fortune-telling services for entertainment only and accepts no responsibility for any actions you may or may not take due to their prognostication. Finola Vance is a board-certified soothsayer with an average accuracy rating of 90%, 64% of the time for people's personal lives, but it's that 10% that'll get you the other 36% of the time.
I'm not sure that math adds up. Anyway, you're listening to KSTB, the Kingdom of Stone Tree Broadcasting.